Halo, 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 tes tes. Sebentar ya, aku mau cek dulu apakah di YouTube sudah nongol atau belum. Selamat weekend teman-teman, bagaimana weekendnya sejauh ini? Baru hari Sabtu siang ya, tapi semoga aman. Oke, lanjut ya kita lanjut ya guys ya. Kita lanjut, oke. To be honest, aku lupa udah ngapain aja ya. Jadi kita cek tulis dulu aja. Oh, udah di ini gak sih? Ini udah dibuka ininya. Udah di Oke, udah dibuka guys. Jadi kita bisa cek yang mari kita bikin list dulu. Kita mencatat sebagaimana gamer yang baik dan benar. Oke, kayak orang bener ya. Kita harus kayak orang bener hari ini jadi mencatat. Yang time sensitive harus di hari Rabu adalah eh Ruby gitu. Oke, nanti aja. Morel. Aduh, aku matiin notif ini bentar ya, guys ya. Bentar ya. Dah. Kita harus Morel dalam kurung istri karena cheers kuy. Halo Bang Jawa, apa kabar? Selamat hari Sabtu. Akhirnya udah hari Sabtu. Ya, hari Sabtu. Wah. Aku lagi nyatet to-do list yang time sensitif yang harus kita lakukan di hari Rabu. Ini nggak penting. Terus close water lock. The biasanya nggak penting. Nggak bisa. Oke-nya signature juga ya. Maaf ya, aku tuh anaknya amat sangat harus detail tuh tulis ya guys. Jadi biar nggak lupa gitu kudu ngapain. Nggak usah nggak apa-apa. Send victims body to processing. Oh kita mungkin bisa cek one last time. Tapi kalau misalkan perceptionnya udah naik angkanya oke. Secret passage belum. Sing karaoke enggak. Armor piece nggak usah. Oke. Kita fokus 3 hal ini ya. Satu, kita nyari suaminya ibu cryptozoologist. Yang kedua, kita ngebuka waterlock. Ketiga, kita minta tanda tangan buat penggusuran, oke? Let's go. Good morning, udah jam 7:30. Kayaknya kita harus ngobrol sama Union guys, tapi kita buka waterlock dulu aja ya. Ada siapa ini?
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces
Kita udah ada bala bantuan guys dari pusat. Anjay, bala bantuan dari pusat.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sub.
Okay. Nanti dulu aja. Diajak ngobrol nggak mau.
Yes.
Oh, dia kagak ada notif apa-apa.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front...
A moment passes.
Coba sama mas ini deh kita ngobrol.
You look like shit.
Orang baru bangun loh. Orang baru bangun dan baru beraktivitas. Datang-datang dia udah kayak, you look like shit.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Nomor 5 aja ya. Don't judge the book by its cover, man.
Yeah, I know. That's...
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What? Okay, so this guy is cool. He stands there like a statue, an angry statue, and he does not like you.
Ini mumpung tinggi ya.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just up.
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality? Okay, okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere good. Okay.
Lah kok dia nggak lanjut ngomong? Oh, do you have a crime to solve?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Pardon.
No, because in this thought experiment, we are police officers.
Come on, stop it.
Who
You're
else?
not going to believe this, but police, yes sir, solving crimes, looking about just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far out
Kayaknya
son of
udah ada
life.
history terus dia kayak kita ada yang belum kita resolve konflik dengan bapak kacamata ini.
Oh no, no, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes.
This isn't helping.
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it had not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lam.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by the sunglass.
Makasih Pak Kim sudah melindungi.
Okay, yes, you get the joke.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Jadi dia kenal sama kita guys.
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Who?
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a sack of shit.
Exactly.
He didn't answer your question.
No.
No, he doesn't.
If I wasn't clinically depressed, I'd burst out laughing. But I'm gonna go with no right now. Actually, I don't.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things.
Hear that? Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Aduh, kenapa panjang banget? Okay, I'm doing this investigation. A man is hanged. Okay, I'm doing this investigation. She was shot and hanged. Okay, this person who was shot, they made it look like he might have been shot by the people who hanged him. Okay, the person who was shot and hanged, maybe he was shot by the person who made it look like he was hanged. Ini aja.
A cover-up. Well, the author of the cover-up is the perp? Makes sense. You don't have a motive? Then the double cover-up seems too neat. I don't know.
It's like you felt it would be intellectually stimulating and would lead somewhere. A custom even?
Baiklah.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more?
Ya udah.
Watch out for yourself, loser.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird.
guess it was
There's
kind of
something
weird.
missing here. Something you can't put
You know
our
what?
finger
Just
on.
ask him, I know.
You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still. Yes, just cross it.
Emang udah masuk ke to-do list orang belum? Gak ada, Be. Yaudah, nanti aja ngobrol. Gak penting.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
Oh. You're here.
I am. So are you. What brings you here?
Ya, lampu gua kenapa mati? Waduh, kesetrum. Bentar ya guys, ada sebuah kesalahan teknis. Enggak, permasalahan teknis. Nah. Dia tuh nggak ngecas apa gimana sih? Ya Allah, just let me have lighting. Hai Ahmad, apa kabar? Bentar ya, aku mau benerin lampuku bentar karena dia error. Dari tadi nggak ngecas, jadi dia hilang begitu saja. Ahmad apa kabar? Ini kayak ngecas beneran. Aduh, duh, duh, duh. Oke, oke, let's go. Terang banget dah. Terang banget gak sih guys? Ya udah lah ya, lanjut. So are you? What brings you here? Tell me about the. Oh enggak. I'm met your
You
son.
did? And how did you like him? I
Magically
told you, he
bureaucratic.
can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
Why was he
He has
stealing?
keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
It's giving. It's giving. Who is
A visitor
he?
from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. To his opportunities in Occident, sur la clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to... Or is it just money? I don't know. Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess. It is. On Sundays. What about me, gendarme?
What are you
Admiring
doing
the
here?
atmosphere. What about you, officer? Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Kok dia kagak bisa diajak ngobrol? Ada orangnya. Bentar ya. Ini lampunya tuh kurang. I guess this will work. Ya udah nggak apa-apa. Kita coba interview ini dulu aja mumpung kita masih di dalam motel ya. Kayak apakah dia mau bekerja sama dengan kita?
Why?
Because she's your real leader, I'm going to level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lily's killer. Blah blah blah. Gak penting. Look, I need to pin this on. That's why.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroll.
And fuck you too, moral
Kenapa sih orang kasar-kasar banget di sini? Kita kan bisa ngomong dengan baik
Ruby
dan
is
benar.
missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
Kim tuh pinter. Kita boleh nggak sih jadi karakter Kim aja, guys?
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound.
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a terrorist...
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush. Right behind the window. Behind...
Dia bilang sukses, tapi orang dadunya cuma dapat segono ya, gimana gue mau menang, coy. Oh, dapat ini lagi. Kita mau nambahin di mana, guys? Perception kali ya, perception mana? Let's go. Apa lagi nih? Ya udah. It's okay. Mari kita ke lewat sini aja deh. Wow. Kita nggak bisa ngobrol nih sama orang-orang. Ya.
A rusting control panel. You grab the handle and
Let's
pull
go.
the lever up. As soon as
Pulang,
the metal
istirahat,
connects
jajan. Hai Kak.
You
Hai
get
Valerie,
out.
how are you? Bagaimana
Then-
kabarmu di hari Sabtu yang indah ini, yang walaupun masih siang ini? Apakah kamu akan jalan-jalan keluar dan weekendan? You grab the handle, pull the lever up, the water lock starts. Wow! Jadi jembatan. Anjay. Udah jadi tagline kakak itu, iya pulang, istirahat, jajan, main. Ya enggak? Ya enggak?
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get
Kenapa sih Kim?
sidetracked,
Kamu
with
tuh
everything
nggak
that's going on.
encouraging ya? Kita tuh untuk mengumpulkan data tuh harus sebanyak mungkin. Enggak sih, itu tidak selalu efektif ya teman-teman ya. Tapi aku suka aja mengumpulkan semua data yang aku punya untuk menentukan sesuatu gitu. Jangan sampai ada hal yang aku nggak tahu. Sini ku borgol tangannya seminggu kak. Dar, jangan, nggak boleh. Ntar aku tidak bisa berekspresi. Sebel nggak? Valeri pasti sebel. Oke.
Focus on one thing. Achieve.
Kan kita emang harus ke Fisherman Village. Kenapa sih si Kim tuh nggak suportif banget udah jadi orang? The radio relay hums with electricity. Kagak, maksudnya pencet ini brother, Allah. A breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Oh, ada duit! Ada duit guys! Kita ambil duit dulu, oke? Kita pungut duit dulu, penting. Duit kita tinggal 10 real. Oke. Sini. Kesono, buruan. Valeri plannya apa weekend ini? Duit lagi, let's go. Ya, kagak bisa diklik coy. Ya udah. Aku ramal di depan kakak pasti masih siang. Betul. Kok kamu tahu? Wow. Padahal emang harusnya kita semua masih siang sih guys. Jamnya ini. Kakak Cer, halo Bang Rudi, apa kabar? Apa plannya di hari Sabtu yang indah ini ya? Udah weekend ya? Kita udah bisa chill. Wah apa nih? Bang up fuel canister. Lah tadi kayaknya dia lagi memformulasi sebuah pikiran tapi hilang. Aku ramal juga kakak pasti lagi stream. Oh my god, Valeri tahu dari mana? Valeri tahu dari mana gak aku lagi stream? Takut banget. Kata Bang Rudi, makan kak, dari pagi aku chill. Kemarin kerja sampai sore, malamnya pergi. Nyaman. Enak nih ya kalau misalnya Sabtunya di rumah, Minggunya pergi. Atau kalau Sabtunya pergi, Minggunya di rumah. Karena kalau dua-duanya keluar, nggak kerasa weekend gitu, kayak lelah aja. Ya gue kagak baca lagi tadi itu apaan. Nggak fokus, jir.
A banged up motor carriage.
But up motor carriage, size submerged, so icy water. But only the cabin top.
It must be cold and lonely down. The sea
Lu ngapain berempati sama mobil?
It appears to be so.
Aku ramal kakak pakai baju coklat garis-garis. Takut banget Valeri. Valeri lihat di mana nggak? Aku pakai baju coklat garis-garis. Minggu pagi jadwal ke pasar kak, betul ya. Jadwal kita semua belanja untuk masak. Gatal.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage.
Kenapa mereka kayak terkesima banget lihat mobil tenggelam banjir gini? Padahal kita udah biasa ngeliatnya kayak ya udah pak, mobilnya nyungsruk aja. Di tempat saya banyak motor nyungsruk di sawah, nggak ada yang gini-gini amat, biasa aja pak. Aku ramal kakak lagi di dalam ruangan. Gila. Gila Valeri gila. Hebat kan aku, hebat banget. Kamu harus buka jasa tarot dan cenayang di Instagram sama jadi animal communicator. Kayak kamu berbakat banget Valeri. Aku percaya.
Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage.
Ya kan, gue bingung. Ngapain gitu? Kenapa nih orang laki pada terkesima banget ngeliat mobil nyungsruk? Lebih hebat dari teman kerja kakak kan? Lebih hebat Valeri, lebih hebat. Aku akuin. Kuakui. Run your hand over the cold water to make you say how long has it was like.
The motor carriage, a single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles. but this one looks worn even in places the salt water hasn't touched it.
Okay.
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do.
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday. Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Okay.
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside. A joyrider jacket. You feel a strange connection to this joyrider. Maybe he's from some kind of joyrider.
I don't know. An hour or two tops?
Yeay, berarti kita bisa selesaikan ini hari ini harusnya, insya Allah. Wah, kita mau nge-skip 1 jam nih.
As you sit down,
Waduh, persahabatan bagai kepompong. Aku ramal pasti kakak belum end stream 1 menit lagi. Oh enggak Valerie. Benar, maksudnya enggak tuh kayak aku tidak akan 1 menit lagi selesai. Main Disco Elysium itu minimal 3-4 jam ya teman-teman ya. Sekali main. Kalau kurang dari itu, kurang nyos. Oke, kurang nyos. As you sit down in the old rusty playground, the world around you becomes very
the hinges
silent.
creak under your nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
Spit flies from your mouth.
Raining heavily here, Chief. Mind keeping it down a bit?
The lieutenant must think it's rather
Ini kita diketawain. Kita diketawain.
Just keep at it. It will come to you.
With his lips puckered, the lieutenant lets out a beautiful. You hear the sound echo on the large body of water.
Iya kan aku bilang belum
Clouds
end,
race
berarti aku
across the
benar.
spring
Yes,
sky,
Valerie, kamu
and
benar.
suddenly
Kamu
you
benar.
just
Aku
feel
tidak
better
pernah bilang kamu
about
salah. Tidak.
everything. Okay. That's way better than what you did.
Iya.
The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Would you sit around for an hour or stand in a river of leeches? Ini aja seru ya, pertanyaannya seru nih.
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Okay, he's thinking. I can do this. Let's do this. Well, napalm ants, for example, are used.
Anjay, udah ada yang pinter nih, otaknya ada yang pinter guys.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
If you have to side with either the truckers or the shipping company, who would you choose? Ya tanyain ya.
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't.
Yes. Why haven't you?
Ya nggak tahu kenapa nanya
It
saya.
is a simple and rugged machine. Yes,
Lanjut.
41.
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's Does he know something about the driver of this vehicle?
Oh god.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
Kita menghancurkan mobil kita sendiri. Kita ya Allah, kesurupan apa sih ini karakter kemarin? Gue tanya, kenapa
41.
mobil sampai kayak gini?
Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. No. Just no. Say no to this, Harry.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
The lieutenant just shakes his head.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea.
Kenapa sih karakter kita gini banget guys? Gue capek deh dapat karakter kayak gini. I personally wouldn't do this. I can't even drive. Why would you be a reckless driver in this day and age and economy? Coba deh guys, tolong. Emosi. Oke, sabar. Kita harus sabar. The badge
The
they're gonna
lieutenant
know
adjusts.
this.
There is also a fourth thing more precious than the gun, the badge.
Istri,
and the
mantan
motor
istri ya,
carriage
hilang mantan istri
combined.
guys.
Lost forever.
Maybe I
Of
was
whom?
in pursuit.
I don't think so.
Probably. Try definitely.
How do
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point. I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off. That is very unlikely. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a
Sedih.
few months, there will be nothing but
Waalaikumsalam
rust
Bagir,
left of this
hello.
vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one.
Kita nabrak Bagir, ini karakternya rungkat banget ya. He was doing reckless driving ya. Ini mobilnya dia nih. Lihat nih bentukannya sampai kayak gini. Kita harus nungguin dari pasang sampai surut biar ketahuan mobilnya siapa.
Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this. Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in
Wait, is
addition
that
to my
Kim yang
command.
nabrak? Bukan, si Henry apa Harry sih? Henry Dubois.
This was
Dubois.
20% of the station's vehicular budget.
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
Kita cek aja. To be honest, aku nggak terlalu move
Let's go take a look.
by. Oh, ini yang sebelum kita main ya, berarti betul sebelumnya. Siapa tahu ada barang-barang. Ada badge, ada jaket, alhamdulillah. Kagak ada pistol, guys, gak ada pistol. The ice is just off the coast, crackles shifting. Oke. Ya kenapa sih main karakter kita gini banget Bagir kalau boleh tanya? Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident. Oke. Kita punya badge, berarti kita bisa nanya ibu-ibu. Pakai ah. Anjay. Professional. Biar seru aja. Gak suka reckless driving, fictional or real. Oh, ini apa? There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. Apa sini dulu dah. Oh, ini ya yang mau digusur, ini bukan sih? Ya Allah, buruk ngapa bang? Apalagi sound of life in the north, a washboard scrubs filth from fabric. Ini sini lihat tuh, kita ngambil duit dulu. Celana. Anjay, Kingdom of Conscience bukannya kita ada, guys. Keren kan? Keren lah. Pakai celana baru. Keren. Ganteng.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense.
I like
You blend
regular
mhm.
nomor things.
I know you do. These Inter-Estellari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will be a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal, even if you didn't want to.
Dia bisa ngatain kita normis apa nih?
Makes sense. This is what wearing boring office trousers does to you.
You see dust-covered linens, dried tulips on a bed. White curtains have been drawn shut, no looking in. cinder blocks, charred, a makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting. He's just like me,
The
for
wall
real,
and
for real.
beaten wooden
Kenapa?
planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Ya, dia akan meninggalkan kita. Aku nggak mau ditinggal Pak Kim. Dia sound of reason. Don't leave me, Pak Kim. Pak Kim, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Through the broken glass, dusty shelves, and forgotten chair. Mau aku beliin makan nggak? Boleh sayang, thank you. Duit nggak? Duit nggak nih? Ya, bukan duit. Aku bisa enough to make the walls black creek. Kasian nih rumahnya pada banyak gubuk. Wow. Okay. You see a dark red chair in the dim light of room. Mau apa? I don't know, Mother. Mie ayam maybe. I think aku udah bisa makan yang agak berbumbu dah, supposedly, but... Oh, di dulu dah. Sini bang, kesini. Nah. The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Oke, kita kesini dulu aja. Fisherman shacks. A wearing stone, well worn and covered in rust. Wetting stone tuh apa ya? Gue Google dulu dah. Ah, nih kurang teredukasi. Wetting stone, also known as a sharpening stone, is a tool used to sharpen the edges of steel tools, such as knives, by grinding them against an abrasive surface. Oke. Ini. Kenapa sih kita ngambilin duit dari tempat kumuh, kan malu. Tapi emang bokeh gimana guys? Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. Ini dikunci. Kita bisa pakai pry bar nggak? Coba ya. Isi bu. Banyak banget tempat. Soleram soleram, anak yang manis, anak manis, janganlah dicium sayang. Kalau dicium merahlah pipinya. Street sign is illegible below the graffito. Nah, kita lihat ini. It's locked tight. Aduhai, indung suhorang. Dia orang Indo nih. You can see into the house ya. Neneknya nih orang mana nih? Orang Hello my love, hello auntie. Hi, I miss you. How are you? Weekend ini bagaimana? Ya kita mau main bareng nggak? Main bareng yuk. Dan Discord, aku Discord ya. Aku mau seblak Mr. Bagir. Aku juga mau seblak. Aku mau seblak tapi tidak boleh karena
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts. Oh. Welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
Oh, of course.
Mau hari ini apa besok? Besok pagi atau siang nggak?
You also came to take care of trouble.
Aku malam Bagir mau main Monster Hunter, guys.
But still, in Martinez, you're considered.
Karena shift-shiftannya kayak pagi siang deh ini. Tuh Bagir banyak yang nitip. Wanti mau seblak, Bang Rudi mau kopi, aku mau mie ayam. Aku mau mie ayam sama kayak orange water gitu deh, yang seger-seger gitu deh. Oh, of course, last time we saw you around here 12 years ago, you also came to take care of trouble then, which you did, but still in Martinez you're considered an ill omen. What kind of ill omen?
The usual. Dark.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
Wait, I've been
No,
here before.
not you personally. He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place.
Mie ayam gak pakai
Somewhere
mie.
more quiet.
Yo, sini gue traktir. Jadwalku hari ini masih tentatif sih, free banget. Itu besok, ya udah besok yuk. Besok pagi apa siang. Kamu mau ngajari jam berapa, Wanti? He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place, somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
Okay.
Maybe they are afraid because
Why?
you're an ill omen, but you're still welcome here. As long as
Besok
men
belum
with
ada
guns
kelas,
aren't
oke bisa
chasing
bagi.
you. And maybe even then.
Okay, let's
Because
go.
that's the kind
Let's
of
go.
fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a
Nanti
lot
aku
of
DC
room
ya.
to park the
Aku DC.
motor carriage, and not a lot of houses, or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others.
But you're still welcome here as long as men with guns aren't chasing you, and maybe even then, because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park your motor carriage and not a lot of houses or a lot of people. My kids are long gone. Kan ini adalah permasalahan. Ini adalah permasalahan yang dihadapi oleh komunitas pesisir, teman-teman. Regenerasi nelayan tuh susah. Karena Cherry mulai. Si Impo gimana? Oh iya, ntar aku tanyain ya.
Ah, look at me ramble on.
Kayak udah kayak
What brings you
mama
to
ini
us?
aku. What brings you here? What is in this
Just
fishing
us.
village?
It's barely a village anymore. This is pretty much a non-place. A gap.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
Exactly. Who else?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. If you knew folks live in the house to the east. But they are away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them. Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys. Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
The Pox tuh kayak
An old military
monkeypox.
hospital
Oh.
and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium
Ibu ini
garden.
precious. Aku tidak mau menyakiti ibu ini.
Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses. The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down
Not
the
much.
coast?
Where's the abandoned church, the Dolorian Church of Humanity? Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have
Understandable. Have a
been
good
nicer
day.
then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore.
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open.
Kasian,
It's a
gerejanya
pity.
nggak laku,
It
guys.
used to be such a nice
Maaf ya,
church.
kameraku tuh agak delay for some reason hari ini.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty. I don't know exactly. A
Gak
pre-war
kerja nggak
place.
kah?
It
Oh,
used
gak
to be
kerja kakak?
something.
Enggak, aku
Before
kerja
the
Senin sampai
war.
Jumat aja,
I
Rafli.
wasn't here then, you know.
Rafli apa kabar?
Was
Selamat
born in
datang ya.
Samar.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Rafli kerja kalau hari Sabtu memang ya. I don't know exactly a pre-war place. It used to be something before the war. I wasn't here then. You know, I was born in Samara. Anything else?
Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk, but it's closed. No one. That's why it's closed.
Lagi
It was
ngerjain
once a
laporan
bustling
praktek nih
place,
Kak. Semangat
back when
ya,
I was
semangat
young,
Rafli.
and so
Kapan
was
deadline-nya ini
everyone
lapraknya?
else.
It's once a bus with
Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else. What? You're one of those real estate people used to be a supply depot. We think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jam shut though. We tried to get in, and now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
Okay. Tell me about yourself. Who exactly?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking.
Wah ini
And my
kita harus minta
married
tanda
name
tangan
is
dia, tapi
Sadie.
aku nggak mau mendukung penggusuran ini Fisher Village. Jangan, kita harus mensupport komunitas pesisir.
Now it's your turn, Mr. Why, I guess I will hurry. He just rolls off the tongue. He did too many narcotics. So many, he fell off his boat and split his skull on a buoy. Folks who saw it say his head cracked open like a melon. Nasty, nasty.
Very good sama.
Stay. Most that said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a
Kasih
free
ibunya
room in the
baik
shop.
banget. Gue sambil main Fatal Frame ya kak. Oke siap. Have fun Bang Rudi. Have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun. Senin tapi sore udah kelar kayaknya. Alhamdulillah. Aku suka nih orang-orang rajin seperti ini. Good luck Rafli. Semoga cepat kelar. Bahkan sebelum sore juga udah kelar. How much
I
is it?
won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the Elysium.
Kita dikasih tempat gratis buat hidup guys. Pura-pura nggak enak dulu ya.
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there. Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the place.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room.
Hah, kenapa?
This environment encourages...
Finally, you have those lame-os of matinees off your back, Bratan. This looks like a great place to bring chicks.
Goodbye, I'm off. Sebenarnya kerja lagi Senin, tapi kayaknya nggak ada salahnya nyicil di Minggu sore. Banyak sekali orang-orang yang prepare di dunia ini, aku suka. As long as you can still enjoy your Sunday, Bang Rudi, kayaknya nggak apa-apa deh. Daripada Seninnya riwah, aku tuh kadang-kadang bahkan juga suka nulis email Minggu sore, terus aku schedule pagi Senin. Jadi pagi Seninnya aku masih bisa kayak seakan-akan rajin, padahal masih goleran. Ya daripada riwah bisa lala, ya kan? Ya kan guys? Kita harus kemana dulu ini? Mikir dulu dah. Inside you hear the cozy sound of a kind of heater sputtering. Soleram yang manis, anak manis, janganlah dicium.
Hi, officer.
Padahal sebenarnya itu bentuk kemalasan Senin pagi. Betul, betul. Lillian, the net picker. Okay.
Anything I can help you with?
There's a
fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium. The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place. The name is Lillian. People call me net picker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Indeed, You're always... Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Mana sword eh? I didn't see any sword. Nice sword.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly. It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Yes. Why don't more women are so?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Foto-foto hantu dulu.
Gone.
Okay, semangat. Gone. Where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago. Who knows? Maybe he fell over. He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and... Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles. Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her, both of you.
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
Gak boleh genit, gak boleh. What do you do?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine. Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
Interesting.
Wood,
what have you found?
Pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
I need to know about those human bodies. A mine, the Elysium could use a mine. Where is it? Drugs, I need info. Okay. Body, mine, drugs, bad place.
Go where? The fish are plentiful here and we get enough orders to get by. It's not great, but it's something.
You just gotta follow the work that's right anywhere with better, just somewhere away from us.
Exactly. I don't mean to complain about my sad pauper.
She would like to complain. She would like that very much. But she can't, and she won't. Though, has gotten her this far, and she's not giving it up.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for missing crypt.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Pencet.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate? Aha! Like snowmen. 2 old guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like. I don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen? Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Tanya Bot, yeah.
Sure is. The sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue. Aye. Sunny days.
No, ma'am. We have no...
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the rain streaming down the yellow belly.
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
Okay. He's seeing you. Makasih, Mbak. The boat is floating freely in water, unmoored. What are these doing in the fish? Anjay! Wuh! Ada item buat perception. Let's F Ingo. Let's F Ingo. Sumpah kita nyolong mulu. Menyolong mulu kerjaannya. Ngomong gitu tapi tetap aja gue nyolong mulu juga. Maaf ya guys. Belum gajian nih. Polisinya belum gajian. Apa ya? The plant creaks beneath your weight. The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Okay. Okay. Apakah anak-anak di sini sebocil kematian seperti Kuno? We'll see. We will see.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth. The stone-kicking one becomes...
He looks just like me.
The boy doesn't answer.
You're bad with kids. Don't worry, everyone is. How about we do some police work now? We're not getting anything here.
This one doesn't...
Lily's our mum.
Bye. Okay. Hard to see the details, the colors all warm and welcoming, cozy though. Oh, wow. Industrial coal pellets burn with an orange glow. Oh, mereka masih dapat batu bara. Kenapa sih kita nyolong mulu?
Hello, mister.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Yes, I am. Little Lily. That's nice. My mum is great. She's never angry or anything. Yes. They don't want to play with me. They look the same. They look identical.
Precious, ada ini Precious.
It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Garth's good side if you replace the broken scooter you almost certainly broke.
I don't know. Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
Kenapa sih kita harus stop looting, guys? I can't stop looting.
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like...
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days.
Yes. Very soft. Isn't he soft? Oh. I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think...
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're
Hujan
stupid.
gede, bue. Iya, di sini juga hujan, Bagir. Kameraku kayak kepotong, kayak pecah-pecah delay gitu nggak sih? I don't know why. I don't know what's going on.
We are going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
Oh. They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. Bye!
Ada ini Precious. Precious girl. Ini sandcastle-nya bukan.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you. From the walls and floors give way to the giant's greed. collapse and present
Yay.
you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
Hore. Soleram. Soleram. Ngobrol dulu ya, ngangeng dulu, kita ngangeng ya guys ya. Ngangeng dulu.
You stop mid-step and put your hand on the...
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
Ntar dulu. Mau kerja. Ya namanya juga free camp. Oke.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you? So what's happening? Hey, tequila.
Oh. Ini kenapa lagi?
The noxious odor emanating from the...
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call her, girl!
The dozing man mumbles something inaudible.
Tapi mungkin salah satu dari
Hey,
mereka tahu.
tequila.
Nggak mau ngomong sama babang tequila ini. Mau ngobrol sama
Good to
ini.
see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Does he actually know you? Or is he just shopkeep friendly?
To see you.
So what do you want? I've got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap.
Sendal aku
I've got
putus
pills
akhirnya.
now.
Very
Great
sad,
deal. You won't
Mahler.
get a better deal on that piss.
Are you buying another
Spirits
one?
I can let go for 300
Rest in
real.
peace. Rest in
I
peace,
also have
sendal.
speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
See? There it is, Bratushka! The spirit! Let's buy the spirit! 300 real is a lot, but this
Nar.
has to be done! It's our end game! Snap out of it, Bratan! This is no time for melancholy introspection! It's time to... Bratan, you have to buy it from him! Get it off him! Kill him if you have to!
Aku balik ya. Okay. Take care, Mahler.
And the fate of many worlds.
The lieutenant looks at you, looking at the bottle of spirits, then at Rosemary, suspiciously.
Speed.
Sure, friend. You know it.
Don't mind old Rosemary here. He's a buffoon. Let's have a word after your high-concept transactions. I'll give you the lowdown.
Oh. The system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard. You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor ex-squeeze. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I got everyone on my hook. Of course. It is what it is, you know. What it's always been. People, buddy boy. It's the people. Aye, by amphetamine, I mean speed. Good, my man. Now, what can I offer you?
Why does it matter?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. You know what's crazy, actually?
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What?
Keep him talking.
This guy. So what do you want?
His tone is aggressive. You're getting on his bad side now.
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep.
Oke. Mau ngambil duit. Lumayan. Can we go somewhere else?
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking, chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with red. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements, a tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waits. Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping. Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them, until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about two. Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying.
We killed a dog?
The cold washes over you. The sound of the sea has
Astaghfirullahalazim.
grown distant. The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom.
Oh, kita nggak bisa jalan ke sini. Apa bisa? Oh, nggak bisa. Oke. Oh, to-do list. Nyari udah, waterlock udah, signature aku nggak mau. Aku nggak jadi mau. Get to seven, dokumen masih sudah menulis plaza. Take stuff Bertugarte, spirit is eternal. Oke, muter-muter lagi aja. Signature dipalsuin aja. Maunya sih gitu ya Rafli ya, tapi ntar ini loh. Aku nggak mau fishing village-nya digusur, ntar mereka tinggal di mana? Pasti nggak diurusin ntar. Nggak, kasihan. Let them live here. Waduh, my trip, my adventure. Ras eaten leathers, red mazut. Ini apa? Their tire of motor carriage adorns these streets. Aku nggak mau support itu ya, aku nggak mau support kejadian itu. Money. Quick travel and okay. Somewhere on the ice ada musik. Full of holes. Could the post hide treasures? Look inside. Wow. Banyak item, guys. Panen, looting. Coba kesini dulu. Lewat mana? Lah, kudu harus lewat situ. Jauh juga. Gede banget tempatnya, BTW. Kayaknya ininya deh. Postcard twice to keep the tent erect. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. Trash for some unending party. Oh, ini dulu aja deh.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
It's safe to assume this is their leader. Or at least he thinks he is.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm
actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home.
Wow. Kita masuk ke tongkrongan, guys. Tacut.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harmon as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical.
Hardcore! Yeah! Lakierski materialski!
Let's kiki.
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths?
Go speak to Andre. I'm just annoyed.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
His grip is strong, sweaty.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings.
And Egghead. Egg! Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation.
Oh, babang skena ini.
Music venue organisers. We have many in the pipeline, officer.
That means they haven't set up a single one yet.
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock,
Place is a shitter.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues. Yeah, it's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of Markomania on the...
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person his age would ever use a word.
I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnout.
Dopeheads! Burnouts! Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened.
Bahwa ini tongkrongan skena ini kocak ya guys.
On the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that. In Revachol. Strike that! And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up in there are the worst.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert.
I feel like you really don't want to be thick. What's really so bad?
They're spooky. I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is,
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're
Cherry
doing.
udah makan belum? Belum, aku nunggu dibeliin bagi Rwanti. Ntar balik-balik udah ada makan. Selesai main udah ada makanan, guys. Kita belum ke supermarket juga, jadi tidak ada yang bisa dimasak, guys. Selain nasi. Sama nugget deh, ada nugget. Ya boleh dah.
Alright, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously.
Oh, misi bagi udah selesai onsite-nya. Sudah. Duh banyak banget pertanyaannya.
I asked Noid to install a measure against more drift.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work.
Not long, like a week maybe? I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85. Okay, I'm sorry too. I guess it was... Of course. Noid.
All right.
Please.
You sense the trajectory of the little...
Anjay, udah bisa ini, udah bisa lempar-lemparan. Asik ya. Iya nih anak skena nih. Sekarang kita job desk sebagai polisi adalah bantu anak skena bikin rave, teman-teman. Gak apa ya? Oh iya, pantas sudah shift-shiftan lagi ya. Yes. Betul.
Ka-ching. The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly. The speed freak nods to a respectful nod.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it. Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses. Yes, there's all...
This machine.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty.
Suddenly
there
all
this
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires. Into Andre.
Oh, and it felt like there was something...
No!
Which other one? I'm not sure.
Felt like silence.
For this man, even regular silence is awful enough. But that what?
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church a couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. Like you aren't alone.
It wasn't quite...
Not human.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling. Yeah, you know, the way it was...
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally...
You should ask her about it.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with it.
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Okay.
Hey now, I'm 70% sure there's don't let all that technology... Sure. What?
Ya Allah, banyak banget pertanyaannya. Aku lelah. Kameraku kenapa lagi ini? Aku kok hilang, guys.
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies. Well, he's just, yeah, sometimes, when I stumble and find my way into his center...
Gua agak kurang bisa menyimak deh yang
The
ini.
man smiles, mysterious. I get it. He's a puzzle.
Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful... And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, made the inner... Totally.
The Pericarnassian church is about love. And Nordic music is about... Love is hardcore.
Unity. Unity.
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
Guys, aku udah mulai agak capek deh dengan posi ini, banyak banget pertanyaannya.
The cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
That's pretty downbeat. I think I speak for all of us when I say we expected the law to be more open to the idea of love, unity, and the Pericarnassian... Yeah, I guess...
The one with the lock.
Yeah, let it out! Let the disco...
Yes. What? Yeah, good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even is running water. Oh, it's the one they sell at the fuel station. The what now? Oh, I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. Yes. What? It does.
Told you we have a smell problem.
He sniffs the... It doesn't take a forensic scientist to guess it's drug. However, their breathing is... He nods enthusiastically. No doubt, a little relieved.
As always, we'll be...
Okay. Too much questions in one place, guys. Sungguh. Jangan-jangan ini suaminya. Jangan-jangan ini suaminya ibu
A
kriptozoologis.
shaggy-looking girl in her late
bukan
teens
ding.
or early 20s.
Oh.
She must be a cell. It's cold out here, but everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold.
That's my name. I take it you have met the others. Did they tell you about the church and the club thing? Will you help us? Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will ya?
For some reason, the words don't come out.
It's crooked again! It always is! It's a traffic accident and a noose! Also, I thought you were cool!
I'm listening. Oh, that. You're not gonna believe
Cher,
me.
rendang enak, Cher.
There's no point in me telling you.
Aduh, kameraku lagi bleek banget dah. Aku lagi sakit perut, sedih. Jadi aku nggak bisa makan yang berbumbu dulu ya. Aku lagi nitip mie ayam. Nitip mie ayam sama Bagir.
She's less prone to blurt it out, crab man, than the others.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines
Wah,
there.
Seth sakit perut
Lloyd calls it a
kenapa?
mainframe.
Gak tahu, kayak salah makan gitu awal minggu, tapi udah mendingan alhamdulillah. Cuma aku masih belum berani makan.
She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their
Ungu udah makan
grandmother.
apa?
You know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still. And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall, upside down like a crab. Down. He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me.
Like a crab, you say?
It was too dark.
Come on, she obviously could. She already went into detail.
He looked like a banger, okay? He was all muscular and stuff. Had a mesh tank top. I know it sounds ridiculous.
Kita punya
but
mesh
that
tank
only
top.
made it scarier
Aku cing
in a
makan
way.
rendang enak. Happy for you guys. Enak siang-siang makan padang is the
A
best.
crab and a banger?
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw. I don't blame you. I mean, I wouldn't believe me either. I'm surprised Noid did. Andre I expected, but Noid. This is a portable recording device. Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact mic records sounds from inside.
Nice. You could maybe bug someone with it. Wiretapping.
The mic? I don't exactly know. Same place I got the recorder from. The Palaceum. Oh man. You haven't been to the Palaceum? It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Oh yeah. Guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or
Cepet
really be a
sembuh, Cher.
Palaceum
Thank you,
going
Little
kind of person.
Ung. Thank you so much. Is you already bebas?
I don't know what that means either.
Ya udah.
She breathes on her fingers.
Sure. Okay.
Kita nggak
Okay,
bisa nanya
bye.
ini ya, nggak bisa nanya soal suaminya. Kan suaminya ada yang hilang. Kenapa kita nggak bisa nanya? Udah jam 12 aja. Kita bisa pesan. Ya udah sini aja. Naiknya dari mana sih? Oh. Oh, ya ampun, masih luas banget nih dunia ini. The ship is in the shadow of any seems to be feel the shadow of a very large building. Lama banget jalannya. An altar shrouded in dark or something like that. It's too dark to tell. Kita mau ngapain sih? Udah sih sebenarnya.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front. The lock turns easily.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of air in the heart of...
Wow! Take me to church. Wow. Guys, aku mau iniin kamera bentar ya. Kameranya lagi hang banget nih. I don't know why. Bentar ya. Halo. Somewhat mendingan. Somewhat. Semoga beneran mendingan. Enggak juga. Oh ah. The strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. Oke. Nge-lag banget ih. It looks selfish. Feel like your brain trying to wake up on the church. Aduh, bentar deh. Kenapa sih? Apakah better? Oke, bismillah better. Aku give up. Gak apa. Yang penting main. More of the fork lightning pattern you saw outside. Bark beetles, no, it looks intentional, some long forgotten style. The backwards is filled with complex equation, they look recent. The bowl is filled with water, a live wire runs directly into it. Kenapa ada yang naruh kabel?
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, and then it's gone. It seems the sound here is detached from its source. You can hardly hear your own breathing. You produce a few muffled thumps. After your voice is barely audible, the lieutenant points to his ears.
Can you hear anything? The church just has strange acoustics.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable. Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing on its premises.
Maybe. Darkness of...
He doesn't seem entirely convinced. The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness.
Please. Udah 58 juga. Very sad. Ada apa sih di atas sini? Kagak ada apa-apa, coy.
Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin. There's nothing.
Officer, what are you looking at?
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you.
Whoa!
With dark eyes.
Whoa!
Maybe it's possible to... Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the crab man. The man leaned forward a little.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. I'm here to receive the mother's love. You can too, Holmes.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question
dia cuma
him?
sebuah junkie. Seorang.
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe, hey, and what was that about? The bottle again?
Hell no. Kita mau ke depan dulu, kita ke mimbar dulu ya, mimbar. Kenapa ada DJ set di dalam gereja, guys? Okay.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. Cold wind seeps in from as if under a microscope. As that bitter thought passes through your head, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder. Good call. She left us all in the shits. Don't give her a single thing. Just stand there in the apricot-colored light of the window, secretly grinding your teeth. The woman smiles her distance. It's a mystery. All you know is, this is the young mother of humanity. And
the old woman in the village was right. This must be the DeLorean Church of Humanity in Martinez. It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built. There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The 7 sisters. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here.
Respectful? Is the lieutenant a pang of guilt? The lieutenant is leaving something out.
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. The old woman in the village was being tactful with us when she didn't mention it. Well, your station was involved, I hear.
How come the lieutenant isn't sure?
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them. I am pretty sure it was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything more about it, why it was conducted, or who participated.
Bawa
I try
pesan
not
ini
to pry
momen
into
ya.
his traditional
Bawa
matters.
pesan ini. Na 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 na.
Good luck. You will not get information on it happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now. Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are Dolorian in origin.
The woman looks by in silence.
It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The Dolorian...
Ternyata si Kim ini religius. Oke.
A machine stands in the corner. Watch.
Another radio computer. And this time...
These machines sometimes harbor traps. He thinks
we should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Ya gue takut kalau ada hal-hal. Someone siphoning electrical current from the outside into this antenna. Oke, aku mau looting dulu ya guys. Siapa tahu kita bisa afford nginep 1 malam lagi. Kim religius kayak aku. Ya. Lies. Wow. Di sini banyak dapat item, udah tempatnya prasejahtera gini, gue ambilin barangnya, orang pada kagak ada etika dah, gue liat-liat. A spider has spun its web around this wood carved pillar. Oke. Sini dah. A cracked pane of glass, colorful. It came from the stained glass window, still has letters on it too. Karena udah dapat tempat tinggal gratis. Iya juga ya. Tapi kayaknya enakan tinggal di hotel nggak sih? Takutnya di sini kita jadi tidak gitu. Jadi, wow. Frost has drawn flowers on the glass, obscuring the view. A figure drawn in frost on the window depicting a deer. Ada lagi kah yang bisa aku klik di gereja ini? Agak kepo sama ininya dah. Agak kepo sama komputernya. Kalau ternyata ada yang berguna
gimana? The lieutenant doesn't say anything. But you can sense that he doesn't like you meddling with the machine.
It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station.
The one you saw earlier was the Ream Civic. This is the Ream Prefect, a model number RC7024, equipped with you see fluorescent plate and the lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back behind the hatch. Sits a cube light, another filament memory. Nothing happens.
Press play nggak?
The speaker comes to life.
Good afternoon. Surprise accident.
Oh, sama.
This is the East Insulindian Computer Station 1. Please.
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the ring.
Good, thank you. Please repeat. Is this the good? Please repeat.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Received. Surprise accident. Is there anything else I can do for you? Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is still.
Okay, nothing bad. Nothing bad. Ayo kita keluar. Mari kita keluar. Bener sih Rafli, tapi mungkin uangnya bisa buat yang lain ya. But I don't know. Oh ini deh. Ini apa nih? The sign reads Saint Brun 1147. Oke. Tempatnya gede banget. A dead phone, a smashed receiver like someone hung up too hard. Oh ini pasti tempat si mbaknya nelpon.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call some.
Nggak mau nelpon siapa. Someone worked hard to smash the plastic dome. Ini tempat apa gede banget. Power.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article. It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of... It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you. It's a guano-encrusted jacket, and you're already carrying around enough.
Ya udah, maaf Kim. Kim lagi galak hari ini, guys. Money. Money. A makeshift roof vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. Postcard. A coin-operated weighing machine hasn't been used for a decade. Ini kayak tempat tinggal commune gitu ya. Wow. I guess have to paid that water drips from it. Lari bang. A big wine canister, it's open and empty.
The smell. It's awful. And don't you recognize it? That idiot. Something cold wakes in the pit of your... The lieutenant has already...
Eyes up, detective.
Ada mayat, guys. Ada mayat lagi.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and 2 empty bottles. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness. Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. You see traces of mayonnaise. It's hard to concentrate.
Ya Allah, ada orang mokat
lies on
lagi.
the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, the smell is not as bad as a 2-week...
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is, he's been dead for 2 days. No.
Another dead body. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just that he's wearing mud-caked boots.
Kenapa
beige
banyak
trousers,
orang
and
meninggal
an
di
old
tempat
brown leather
ini?
jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded.
Good. We should take a look at that.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. A bad fall. It might... His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly. He was confused when he died. Confused and... There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards. Be very, very careful where you step here. A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. This is what...
I don't see any other major wounds, do you? Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
A .75 liter to
tear all around us.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The blackness of death. Stench confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell. I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard. You see waves churning below. The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't, but that's just a lazy...
This is an omen. A sign from above that you need to stop drinking.
Suaminya ibu-ibu yang di depan toko buku itu ya, aku juga kepikirannya itu Rafli.
We do know that he was married. But you're right. Let's not run ahead. For now, all we know is death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive. No, I don't see anything that points in that direction.
Agreed. If this somehow converges later,
Okay.
why not?
Oh yes. Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure. What about it? The deceased ate some kebab.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
Okay, someone should be helped.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough. Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city calm. It does seem to be a pretty... From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle. A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death... I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work. Good call. The guys at processing can take care of the rest.
Should we take the case or no? Kita tulisnya kayak kagak ada yang penting deh guys. Cuma nyari si Ruby aja nggak sih sebenarnya? Ya nggak sih?
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from my kinema.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package.
Apa lagi? Oke. Apa lagi? Lewat mana tadi? Oh, lewat sini. Sini ke gereja, ke kiri kemana? Gak ada yang bisa diklikin. Apa kita bisa? Wow! Wow! Dunia ini besar sekali. Bars cover these long dusty windows.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only...
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Ini siapa lagi nih?
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with. You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kitaragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot.
Nice to meet you.
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers. Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the coalition lands.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain.
Pick your brain, if anything.
Why don't I really care about the guy? Ya udahlah ya. Another power box. It's empty. Banyak uang. Yay. There's no way to move from here. Kita ke sini gimana caranya, Pak? Oh, lewat sini. Oke. Gede banget tempatnya, bingung mau ngapain. Ini suaminya bukan?
Here we go. Nice, isn't it?
There's a
Who's there?
Is that the police? Why are the...
Don't worry, Gary. To what do I...
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the A81. Oh, good. We should really be getting back.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon.
Sir, yo.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going. And I'm eager to return to her. I assure my wife understands that. Just to...
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out...
And leave the traps.
Come on. She wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here.
I'm doing this for science. And so is she. Of course it's important to her. Yes. That's how we first came to
Should
know
we
one
entertain
another.
this guy?
But
needless to say, you must...
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't... No. The traps need to be monitored.
He's dead set on... I could go for some trap setting.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena... Yes. Simple. Attracted by the... At least, that's the locusts. Nearly all known...
Inside the traps, a meat-eating stick insect. Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems unlikely.
They'll work, I assure you.
The traps do seem to be...
Yes. What?
Aku nggak mau ngurusin punya bapak ini. I don't care about the cryptids. Money. Heavy mother book. Didn't I see something here? Oh yeah.
That patch of reeds over there, it's a great place to hide something. Kind of out of the way, being so close to the water. You don't have a reason to. Nothing. Just a...
Okay. Anything else? Gimana cara gue balik, guys? Gue lupa jalannya. Money. No boat in the boathouse today. The boat is shortly constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over. Ini rumahnya siapa? Ini tempat apa? Ancient paint is peeling off the roof of the shaded bench covered in rust.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the...
Correct. The density of the bullet holes, meaning this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle. The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The
Tempatnya gede banget. Hah. The sign says Entre interdit. The door is not only barred shut, it's inaccessible. Udah habis kah? Ini gedung. Oh, ya. Bisa lihat apa-apa guys di sini, apakah tidak apa-apa? Tidak ada apa-apa. Ini nyambungnya. Oh, oke. Oke. Aku paham denahnya, oke. Ini rumah nenek. Sini gereja. Right. Am I right? Oh, belum. Iya benar. Ini gereja, itu base camp anak skena. Ya nggak sih? Terus ini tempat mayat yang tadi. Terus ada gedung, terus ada gedung lagi. Udah kan ya? Perlu signature kalau mau dapat pistol. Do we need pistol? Mungkin. Banyak sekali item guys. Kita coba tanya dulu. Oh, dulu. Sini dulu Pak. Sini Pak. Ini apa? Gak penting. Oh, kesini deh. Mau ke rumah kan.
Our tenant, the policeman.
Tanya mbaknya dulu deh, kayak mbaknya akan lebih bisa kasih gambaran.
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. Where are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with... What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that...
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
That Evrart and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local...
Aye. Why not? Fine. Here you go. I shouldn't have. That's what I asked you. It's a youth centre and I have children. Got to give them something else to do. They're cute and small now. Anyhow, you also need Isabel's signature.
Sound logic. Division of labor. She leaves the skit. Sounds like Isabel is the leader around here.
Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
I think I might.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me. Police business. I understand.
Wow. So someone's been a little boring.
Apa
Yes,
sih?
my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and
Oh
thought,
my god.
I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
You?
See? You're so regular and vinyl brown. He doesn't even want to... Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's coppo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax. Yes, the type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste, a class even, a nation of regular law officials that you belong to. It comes, of course, good, of course.
Iya sih, to be honest aku boring ya dari kemarin ya. Cuma aku tuh cuma nggak mau
Our
menimbulkan
tenant, the
masalah.
police, eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all the scribble. Tell me what it says. Huh, I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part, the part we need to get out of our houses. I see Lillian's name is already here. The girl is too trusting.
Gimana, Sevannya masih
Either
aman?
way,
Aman,
I
Kyle,
won't
aman
sign
ya,
Lillian
aman ya.
papers. I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor men promises they never
Aku
plan
nggak
to
mau
keep.
mintain tanda tangan.
Then the poor get pushed out of their homes and the rich get a little richer. That's the way it goes.
In her mind, the Union is right-wing because Everard is fat. It's that simple. She
Tapi
speaks
dia
with the
benar.
authority of a leader.
Kalau
Hers is
hilang
the
jadi
final
jok satu
word
dunia
around
sih
here.
itu kayak gue udah mah pas live stream aja. Gimana rasanya Kyle melewati kejadian tersebut? Ini apa? Suggestion. Udahlah, nggak usah. Aku juga tidak mendukung kok untuk ini digusur. Sakit hati aku wak. Nggak apa, Kyle, tidak apa-apa, tidak apa-apa. Coba
A
interaksi.
police badge on which you see the
Sakit
photo
hati
of
tapi
a man.
maybe it's for the
At least
best.
something good came out of all this.
Encased between two durable plastic you see a photo, a name.
Lu nanti dulu deh. Kita mau lihat library card. Oh ini nih. Salah
The library
pencet,
card
coy.
is fold. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased. Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written, and most of these titles seem to be in the... If lost, please return the card to the library.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy.
Oke. Aku mau jadi buaya aja. Rar. Takut. Kenapa sih kayak tiba-tiba ini masih Sabtu siang kok udah mau jadi buaya aja? Kenapa? What's going on? What's happening? Kayaknya. Aku nggak mau ngerjain. Aku nggak mau ngusir ibu-ibu. Dan aku merasa aku tidak butuh. Guys, aku tidak butuh senjata. It's okay. Call. Look into the spookers. Kita ngobrol sama spookers lagi deh, mumpung di sini ya. Daripada susah ntar bolak-balik. Tembak aja ibu-ibunya, kacar kan polisi nggak mau. Kasihan ibu-ibunya udah tinggal di situ dari lama. Kita tuh harus jangan pernah mengusir kelompok pesisir, teman-teman ya. Komunitas pesisir itu penting. Udah dah, gue ngobrol lagi sama Spider-Man.
You come back to face your coco demons? Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even... I know it's hard to admit that you have a problem.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
The only thing we need to talk about is how this is the Church of the Mother of Silence.
You have no idea what the fuck he...
Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from... I always thought of myself more like a flame.
Spider-Man.
flickering along the
Tadi
rafters
ketemu
in
tentara di jalan kumisnya tebel banget
It
aja.
means I
Udah
gotta
tebel
work on my
ujungnya
technique.
kayak mancung gitu lagi. Kayak Mas Adam. Adam itu
That's
nggak?
not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools?
Sure am. Whittling wood used to be. Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness. It's all just for the mother, man. No need. I was in a gang way, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone. Nah, Ese, it's not like that.
Do you remember your name?
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this.
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. Your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore. That's not quite right, but you're getting somewhere. We are all one who sing the mother's glory. This is a special place. I circled it.
Good
Nurtured
afternoon,
by the
Mrs.
silence
Cherry.
bestowed by
Good
the mother.
afternoon, Kaito.
One of these days, I'll
Welcome.
be pure enough to go
Seperti
drink from
biasa,
it directly.
kalau streaming di Elysium adalah aku diem terus ngomongnya kayak 5 menit sekali. Welcome. Apa plannya Kaito di hari Sabtu yang indah ini? Not sure about that. One of these days I'll be pure enough to go drink it. Yeah.
No. There's a new god in town. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you.
Bukannya tadi
No
dia.
one can, Holmes.
What happened once you
And
drink?
no one. I will be incinerated, but not this.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service. I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory. I ain't from no Marietti, if that's what you're thinking. And the song I sing is silent as the mother. Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here. Back when I still had been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is, I think they were. A long time ago. I had to.
the sinewy figure.
Ya Allah,
lingers on
banyak
the
banget
wooden knees,
pertanyaannya.
blending
Nanya mulu
into the
gue.
shadows.
Kayak mahasiswa baru.
Something like that.
Did you see that?
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa.
Viaita is grandma?
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not. That's what I said, Holmes.
Adalah apa?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then.
So you've got nothing
We
else
got
to
different
say.
interests. I'm afraid not, Essay.
Or search through her radio computer.
Too many times, Essay. You need it for something. Don't sweat it, vato. The password is. What you think of that? Makes me almost pity la niñita pequeña when I hear it.
Pequena tuh gue suka main Duolingo yang bahasa Portugis tuh kayak Pequena tuh kecil nggak sih? The Little Nihilist apa sih? Ya udah dah. Ini
The
aja.
ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crap. Nah, man. They look pretty funny. Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there. Might even be nice to have.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
I think we're done here, Essay.
That was, however, I'm still not sure.
Ya nggak apa-apa Kim, kita bertualang. Kim. Udah, look into the spookers, udah we talk. Plannya adalah tidur. Menyenangkan. Nih, gue udah ngomong sama si spooker, kagak dianggap apa lah dia hilang. Lah, hilang guys. Hilang kemana dia? Tahu ah. Sini deh. Itu kok di sebelahnya ada Bang Jack, Kak, benar. Bang Jack Persija. Mirip ya, mirip ya. Oke. Aku nggak mau minta tanda tangan, jadi cek. To-do list 3 kita dari awal sudah selesai. Saatnya kita melakukan hal lain. Yeay. Sekarang aku mau balik ke anak skena. Abis itu aku mau telepon dari mobil. Abis itu ke Garte boleh. Abis itu ya sudah, saya pergi dulu. Bye. Thank you udah mampir. Get to signatures for effort. Gak mau. Kita ngobrol sama korporat aja ya. Ya guys ya. Ya. Ngobrol sama ibu. Sama ibu Orkai. Oke, to-do list selanjutnya. Back. Main house ya guys ya.
Hi again. So, and? What happened? Oh, man! Who is he? What did you think? Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church? No matter. Yeah, Noid is right.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky... I guess it's not a massive problem. Everyone is welcome. Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you... But she's in there somewhere. Has to be. Have you tried investigating the machines? Anyway, do let us know if you see her. As always...
Ini gak ke cross nih to-do list-nya. Kita harus nyari yang kayak nenek-nenek. Kayak yang kayak nenek-nenek Ruby gak sih? Ruby gak sih guys? Ya gak sih? Kita ngobrol sama Neng dulu. Oke, skena cross.
Recording, I guess. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not the musicians in the Elysium used them for making music. Anyway, I don't really know what I'm doing.
She looks at the recording device. The thing she thought would fill her hours with joy.
Take this, you're cold.
No man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that.
It's okay.
Go ahead. My associates? I haven't got much to say about them. Of course I do.
To the cops.
Me? I'm a silver bird. Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
Yaudah kita balik dulu aja ya. Kita balik ke desa seberang. Kita boleh quick travel nggak? Kayaknya bisa dah. Nah. Wow. Mari kita telepon dari mobil. Cross.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell.
Yes.
Any signs of violence? No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes? Any information on the library card? Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to... I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How...
He sounds worried, yet ready to...
Billy Majon, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to... Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address. Is that a...
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number...
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day. Marie? Marie? Do you remember? Yes, it was my colleague, Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book.
Good. You have a name now.
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight. Marie? She said it was an older man, and that she... One sec, sorry. Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that. Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than...
And then goes for a little drink later. On the...
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Anything else you need from me? 57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a...
Okay, cross. Go to Billy Majon's apartment to deliver the apartment. Oke. Oke, aku ngasih mau es teh apa nutrisari? Mau es teh. Telat ya Bagira, maaf ya. Oh, mau kemana sih? Oh, kesini guys. Kenapa sih?
Can I help you?
Oh iya, sama ngabarin ibu-ibu. Banyak banget to-do listnya ya Allah.
What is this thing?
Bu. What up? Es teh. I'm confused.
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment.
People just don't know how to accept gifts.
I feel good about our work here today.
It's not actually about that.
Esnya aku taruh di bawah dekat pintu. Oke, thank you Mahler. Apa lagi ya? Oh, yang ngobrol sama ibu, Bu, suaminya ketemu, Bu.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again. Goodness, how is he?
He's fine, ma'am. As we had...
Oh, yes. But I am so relieved to hear...
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there. Our aging body's found. Now maybe she'll open up about those fascinating cryptids. Take her mind off.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's... Yes, sweetie?
Oke. Udah, kita nunjukin badge ke ibu-ibu. Nunjukin badge ke ibu-ibu. Sama kita harus ini nih. Nambahin perception apa retorik sih ini skillsnya. Logic. Kita butuh logic. Mungkin bisa sebat. Mungkin, oh ya benar. Nyecer Union. Logic. Oke. Drama, physical, logic. Logic udah 3 guys. Empathy, interfacing, composure, drama, half-light, pain, encyclopedia. Let's go. Kita coba. Udah keren belum nih?
It's you again. What is it?
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze.
Productive.
Floor plans, bullet trajectory.
Because she was here. He's cobbling together shit so he can put her...
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was...
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
No. All right, she took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out, too. She has a complex operation to run from her lorry.
This complex operation is probably something illegal.
Just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
Why not? You can't maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've seen the winch. I'm not blind. You
kidding?
Let's go with that. Point is, it's just, nah. The only way up there is through Clausia's room. What do you mean? We've only been drinking here for...
Been thinking of getting...
There you go.
No, but that doesn't prove...
It's just 2 dolls. We're not giving you Ruby for that. She's
What if they're connected by the winch, Eugene? That is your name, right? If they're connected, she could have gone to the kitchen.
Yes, she could. Tell you one thing. I liked how that goddamn firmly try shit on a stick. And even then, our route doesn't put that bullet.
Phase 2, murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. Damn it. I thought we'd found all the old...
We just missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Just these cops digging up shit.
All right, Carl. Keep the...
Pete, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this.
Phase 3, the big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort?
Manipulative.
It was her idea.
She had, like, a fully formed plan.
Really, Shanks? Clausia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all.
Time for a logics demonstration. He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him.
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up...
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and...
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good. Silence. The old man in the corner. A very small knot. This is the only option he...
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. I don't know where she went. She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
Let's go.
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived,
Productive.
I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me.
Friday afternoon.
Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little... I told you. You. No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes. How can I forget?
You and I are going to dance.
You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. She said you have a funny taste in clothes until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a...
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now...
It's not an actual question. Silence. He nods.
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to.
Everard's file on you seemed thin on info. She must know from somewhere else. From Jamrock. Something more.
No. Her and Everard. They don't talk. They've never met. They have no... She's not far. We know that.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand.
Yeah, Al. And we...
She's not really a hardy candidate.
She's not, Glenn. A little.
Where have you looked for her?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here. Sure, there's some shit houses there.
Bentar lagi ketangkep. Iya.
There refuse to unionize. So, that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question.
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
Mbak yang tadi. Mbak Skena.
It'll have to.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished
Wow. Sikat.
Not just granite, tightly packed RCM Sergeant material. No, he already...
Hampir flirting sama pembunuh. Kayak bukan bayang itu, bukan bayang net, tapi si yang Baskena. Is it? Or am I wrong? Am I wrong? Yeay. Ih, produktif banget, guys. LFG gak sih? Kita bisa level up, Luch. Tapi aku nggak tahu mau apa. Gak tahu loh, aku nggak terlalu perhatiin. It's okay, Maler. It's okay. Udah, nanti aja. Mari kita ke desa lagi ya. Ke desa. Mana sih? Map. Kita nggak bisa travel here. Apa sih? Oh, keluar dulu kali, keluar dulu. Ngambil es teh bentar ya guys ya, ngambil es teh. Wow 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 wow. Wow 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 wow. Travel here. Kamu jadi beli makan apa, Bibi? Tanya soal Ruby.
Our Canada policeman. Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately. This is my little cinder block town.
She's being evasive.
There was a murder in Martinez.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other. Ah, I should have known. This is yet another union mess. I'm not afraid of them, you know. There's not much to tell. People come in.
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look...
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
Oke. Maybe shacknya yang ini.
The door has seen better days.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living. After we are done with the day, I'll still be staying.
The key turns with a...
Wow. Ternyata kamarnya not that bad. Berarti uangnya bisa buat beli barang-barang lain, guys. Disediakan heat, hygiene, pleasant warm, blue flower cake under your step. All science fiction magazine, books about bird watching, almanac from 39. You see the waves, see a church.
As you look at the floor, the edge of a floorboard next to it looks hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You stick your hand in and start combing through a small cylindrical object. You pull it, the floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. Holding the bullet, you get the feeling this isn't ammunition against you.
Okay.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red. Hair unkempt.
Cukur nggak nih guys? Kita perlu cukur nggak kira-kira? Siapa tahu.
Your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek. Thank God, I would have cut your throat.
Ini apa lagi?
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
I don't have time for that. Wuh. Anjay. Item logic banyak juga, guys. Ganti baju dah. Gue gak suka topi ini, jelek. Udah tanya mbaknya deh.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast.
Feelingku dia mbak-mbak skena deh guys. Ya nggak sih? Apa tanya adik?
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone.
What bad people?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents.
Then we're definitely doing it.
Kita harus tanya siapa lagi ya? Tanya Ruby. Tanya soal Ruby. Oh wow. A school of fish huddle around the fence post, then scatter into the dark.
A pane of eternite has been planted, barely holding it up.
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Rambutnya merah kan katanya. Ruby di bangunan yang diliatin sama bapak-bapak sama anaknya. Oh oke. Terima kasih Rafli. Bukan yang ini. Habis dia dibilangnya kayak anak cowok terus rambutnya merah. Persis kayak gini. Oh, tapi ini blonde ya.
No.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night. and see the shadows move down the coast. Superstition. We can turn the...
Oke, berarti kita ke gedung yang tadi ya. Jangan lewat sini, jauh. Ayo lari, 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 cepat, cepat. Hap, 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 hap. Bangunan yang dilihatin sama bapak-bapaknya tuh dari sini gak sih? Ya kan? Oke, kita harus otopsi juga. Ini kayak gue main ginian kelarnya tahun depan deh guys.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind.
No, I won't even try. I had a partner once. They called him Eyes.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well.
Well enough, actually.
Tapi pintu masuknya dari mana?
Hello again. No, I'm afraid I can't help you.
So you haven't...
No, I'm sorry.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. A day off.
Aha! But it's not just... What not a lot of people know is, this used to...
Hold on. What's R&D?
Research and Development, you dumbass.
It looks old and weathered, with C.
Apologies, it's an acronym for Research and Development. We don't use it anymore. You're probably more familiar with RTD.
Mea culpa. You are not familiar with that one either. This man is a bookhead.
That's not surprising. Only they started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an
oh my god, I don't have the brain
cells! But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say, they were developed. It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very... Aha! What not a lot of...
Hold on.
That's not surprising. They started out still. It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed an elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, which is a feat of engineering, even to... Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's moved. All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their men. Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got...
A pleasure wheel?
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory.
Yes. To lure in... Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys.
He means that the boys got shot by the communists. The boys were bourgeois.
Officer, I told you this chapter of history wasn't on...
The boy looks first at you, then back at his father, confused.
They used them for military communication. What's the Mars Decree? I mean, it's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-song. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the...
Actually, no one knows. 10 years ago, I did a...
Wait. Did he just say he did it? He said, what the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center? And who the hell are Keith and Guy Juiced?
The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center for Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to... In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center is a place you can visit if you ever invaded,
what the hell?
I should return to the tape computers.
Made of black film and folding tape structures.
Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the... Yes, the official name of the prototype. Who knows? Maybe it was an accident. But of course, what else?
Would there be some kind of access to this building, guys? Oh, kita bisa ke sini. Kita belum. Oh, udah. Kalau misalkan aksesnya cuma bisa dari atas sini. Ntar ya. Mari berpikir. Mari kita berpikir. Is there any way? Nggak ada sih. Pas kalian otopsi ya, gue udah mulai lelah dah guys. Hari ini nggak seseru kemarin sih. Maksudnya seru tapi kayak agak stretch gitu. Lah kok mayatnya hilang? Lah, mayatnya kemana guys? Nggak penting lah. Nggak penting nggak sih? Ini nggak penting. Kirain mayatnya masih di situ. Wow, what is this? Oh, udah. Forgur. Sampai dia diem baik.
You see, a slogan used to intertwine with...
Oh, kita tanya bapak-bapak ini dulu deh.
Hello. What can I'm afraid not, officer.
The lieutenant takes a short note in his notebook, then gestures.
Tanya ini deh.
Hello, I'm Yellow Man.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrow. Yellow Man.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we... I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here. Oh, I...
Serious question time. This man is no innocent. No one is.
No one we can question, no one to ask. I don't know what to do. Pintunya nggak bisa. Tapi gak ada yang bisa dipencet gitu loh. Lu udah bawa tools lagi. Oh, kita belum nanya tukang juga.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Visual kalkulus ya, visual kalkulus. Ini udah nambah sih, coba. Kayaknya nggak ngaruh sih. Hah. Oke. Ya.
Scattering of bullet holes is spread across the crack. A row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall. There are many of them, 10 meters away. Other shades are lined up in an orderly manner. Automatic rifles primed. Droplets of rain. A long time as the abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here,
Terjadi sebuah pembantaian, guys.
A host of men. They stand, ordinary people. Collateral debt, maybe you should change it. 7 men, men of duty. In all truth, the commandant.
I don't know. I don't know who died here. Lined up beside that hut. Perhaps the ones executed here.
Remember what Trent Heidelstein said?
Another likely scenario.
Or maybe.
Yeah. It's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. To be honest, if a coalition member was any...
A cold sea wind.
Aku nggak tahu caranya gimana. Tadi tulisnya apa aja sih? Ngobrol sama ibu. Ngobrol sama ibu. Tanya nenek-nenek. Ke apartemen. Oke. Dan kita tanya nenek-nenek habis itu balik lagi. Kita tanya nenek-nenek habis itu balik lagi. Dicek sekali lagi, ini nggak ada yang bisa kita apa-apakan ya. Tidak bisa, guys. Rumah nenek di mana sih? Medan. Oh, ini dia.
Our tenant, the policeman. Damn that girl.
You didn't put it there.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant. Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl. As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking. She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry.
She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant.
That's for the police to find out. Right there. Please answer it.
Yes,
She probably heard the lieutenant's Kanema drive by, and it woke her.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine. It lets the...
I cleaned it, like I ought. No. She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman.
Did she talk to you much?
No, she was mostly silent this time. She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines. How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks...
Do tell. Exit from what?
The lieutenant stops writing.
No, she's a fighter. I don't know. Further up the coast, she tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up.
It's a peninsula. She might...
You'll never find her, you know.
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater?
The felled electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again.
What more do you want to know about that poor girl? Yes, let's hear those other questions.
Goodbye,
One thing, officer. If you do find...
She really means it.
She's a good girl. What?
Kan balik lagi, bolak-balik, bolak-balik. Oh, whoa, come here. Yes. Okay. Tanya nenek, udah.
You see, a slogan used to... Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking, and will soon... There's something in the wind. Sometimes...
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there.
Why single out this one building? Indeed, somehow you knew it was here. An urban ruin, gutted by looters that once used to consume money and dispense warmth and
Shivers, listen to the wind. Aduh, yaudah. Shiver mana shiver? Shiver. Nah. Flight, drama, composure, empathy. Yang -1 drama apa?
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Skill points 2 ya? Masih, ya Allah. Kayaknya we need to do something else. Gak penting. Ya kita balik dulu aja dah. Bingung gue juga ini. Tak bisakah aku travel, guys? Sungguh lelah. Mau travel. Kenapa nggak bisa travel? Ih, aneh.
Hey, Tequila! Welcome.
Kita nggak boleh kesini, oke? Ih, nggak bisa nih. Hah? Ke apartemen sama ngobrol sama ibu-ibu orkai. Salah sih. Wow. Apartemen nomor berapa tadi? 20. Item gue baik banget lagi. Nomor 20.
You hear someone walking around inside. This door has been closed with a padlock. A weathered brown door. Something smells. The lieutenant motions to you. This is the door.
Don't knock! Just leave! You don't need this! You don't need to sad it up!
Hello?
And someone turns down the red.
The police.
Tidying up. There's fear in it.
Come in. The door.
Wow. Oke. Ke apartemen udah. Habis ini aku mau udahan.
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back? I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea?
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you...
Is this about Victor, my husband? No, this is something much worse.
How about some small talk before you break the news?
How have I been? You're not here to discuss me. What is it? It's me, Victor, and the kids here. We have 2 daughters, Jenny and Jolie. Jolie is 16 and Jenny... The girls are staying at their friend's place. He has a problem with drink. He's probably in the parks drinking with his friends. I sent him to the library a few days ago, but I guess something came up. His old leather jacket. It's just your average brown leather jacket. Yes. The lining is hand-sewn. It's blue. I tried to make the thing more weatherproof since he's running around with it in the... Oh, it's in...
Central Jamrock.
I think...
It is. She folds her hands across her chest. I don't want to.
Hah?
I don't want to do this.
Do it. I have a.
Do what?
Officer.
Too late. You ruined it. Just.
Excuse me? What?
She's in pain. She's in so much pain.
We are very sorry to inform you, but your husband...
Oh. But he was just...
He was just here.
I understand that this comes as a huge shock. I want you...
What happened to him? Tell me. And you just... How long had he been there?
She doesn't reply. You hear the clock ticking in the children.
Is there anyone we could call for you?
No. I just need to tell my God. Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home? All right. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him? And who...
He was taken to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to
Lah,
arrange the
kita
funeral.
dari kemarin mayat kagak
Here's his
turun,
number.
susah banget lah.
If you want to
Dia baru
contact
nemu
him
tadi
early.
udah langsung diangkut.
Is there anything else that you...
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still a bit...
Again, if there's any...
She just nods, distant and in...
I'll take it from here.
We should step outside and talk.
Very sad. He's dead. The husband is dead.
So, the death notification.
He's avoiding your gaze. This is the time.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased. There's not much we can do for them anymore, I'm afraid. That's it. We should get back. And, officer, I've seen worse. This wasn't the worst I've seen, okay? Now let's
Good
go.
afternoon, maaf Kak Cherry baru bisa muncul. Situasi intens banget di detektif beberapa hari ini. It's okay, take your time, detektif. It's okay. Aku juga lagi fokus.
I really have, he thinks. She...
Ini nggak bisa dibuka apa? Oh, money. Apa tuh, tulis apa lagi? Tinggal 5 hari lagi saya menuju. Oh my god, good luck. Good luck detektif. Good luck, pasti bisa. Aku mendoakan semoga lancar dan hasilnya sesuai dengan ekspektasi. Pagi tesnya apa siang apa sore? Jauh nggak tempat ya? Good luck ya detektif. Rooting for you. Yaudah dah, gue mau ngomong sama ibu-ibu abis itu udahan guys. Lumayan pushing. Tapi kita belum explore rumah ibunya. Dames, belum ngeklik apa-apa. We should have gotten some clues, boy. Nggak apa, kita being respectful tuh ibu-ibu, oke? Saatnya kita ngobrol sama ibu-ibu orang kaya, and then we can wrap it up. Lah! Village on the coast. Hah? Ya Allah. Bolak-balik dong aneh kan. Bisa nggak travel? Kira-kira ibu-ibunya ada di mana ya? Di manakah dia menurut kalian, guys? Wow, money. Kenapa?
Hello again.
Jangan temuin Ruby sebelum mendapat pistol sama kirim mayatnya. Emang kenapa? Aku nggak mau dapat pistol tapi Rafli harus ya, kita harus ya. Katanya sih ibu-ibu orang kaya lagi di sini ya. Tapi kok gue kagak lihat ya guys ya. Gelap banget, gelap. I am confusion. I am confusion. Oh, ada area yang belum kita jangkau, guys. Money. Ya Allah, bilang dong. These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. The chain trails off into the ocean to who knows where.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
It's military. The washerwoman mentioned a depot at the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay.
Okay. Mana ibu-ibunya? Fearless, get away, breath, someone's made a campfire here. The rusted broken control box. There's hidden away. Okay. Aku kembali. Halo Kyle. Aku masih bingung dengan tempat baru ini ya. Aku masih kayak bertanya-tanya. Buset. Banyak item. Tapi ibu-ibunya di mana ya kira-kira ya? Kita harus nemuin ibu-ibu nggak sih? Karena badge kita udah ketemu, guys. kira-kira dia ada di mana gitu. Dia bilang sih dia di village ya, kayak kita harus lebih teliti. Oh nggak bisa lewat sini, lupa mulu. Save-saveannya hilang kak? Enggak Kyle, itu mah lu. Alhamdulillah, insya Allah aku aman. Oke, aman guys. Ini kenapa gelap banget dah? Nggak ada. Ini apa? Pada jejak kaki.
This is it, the scene of the party. The fire pit. Not as such. Looks like they were here a while, judging from all the bottles. The sunken...
Looks like it. Hey, let's keep moving, detective.
Somehow.
Hah? Kenapa tiba-tiba diarahin ke sini? Hah? What the hell? Ini si ibu. Oh, masih bisa ke daerah sini, guys. Oh, nggak bilang. Baru tahu, aneh.
I'll just keep the Coyyyyyyy in the channel, if that's okay.
Yeay, produktif. Kita produktif. Continue.
Hi, ma'am. And it's a jetty, but of course. Hello, detectives. It's good to see you here.
What brings you here?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jet.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
How do I?
Water drips down Eve, the smell of salt.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet.
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinet.
Fortunately for you, madame.
All right. Politics. Real men. Real politics. Real thoughts in your head.
She could easily just...
You detect a note of longing. Above you, there forms a quilt of their cloud shadows slide.
Do you know how they discovered this place? No, they're in Sealindian, Isla. Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. It's a pity. Most of these people will never... Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Do we?
I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. This is...
This story,
Maybe there is something else I can assist you with. By love, you did.
She is memorized.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Frater Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. What can I help you with, Lieutenant?
How about you share your information?
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. In the absence of the badge, I have informed my employer
habis ini udah.
I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, the drivers are still at the roundabout. I will tell you everything I know when you've finished with them. My plan is to share information. The only way to do that now is by telling my employers you've kept your end.
Meaning, the information she...
The sooner the probe is finished, the sooner I can share crucial information with you. Now, is there anything I can do for you in the meanwhile? Tea, perhaps?
Okay. Yaudahlah ya. Kita lebih produktif di hari Senin dan Selasa, guys. Tapi kita udah dapat sekali lagi, one last time kita mencoba naikin shiver. Abis itu mau genit sama ibu-ibu dulu deh.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast.
Nggak jadi. Oke. Aku mau ke gedung yang tadi. Terus pakai semua item shiver or something yang apalah yang memperkuat posisi kita ya guys ya. Habis itu see where it goes I guess. Habis itu udah beneran dah. Kita perlunya apa sih? Hai kak, aku udah pulang istirahat jajan. Kok kakak belum ya? Aku belum selesai, oke? Aku satu hal lagi habis aku udahan ya guys. Janji palsu. Shivers. Maaf, babangnya bugil dulu. Aku mau cari yang shivernya tinggi. Tadi yang shivernya tinggi itu ini, bukan? Nah. Oh, sini ada yang bisa aku bantuin. Nggak apa, Valerie ini tinggal satu ini kok. Bantuin aku cari item yang ada shivernya. Karena aku mau meneliti sebuah hal. Aduh, nggak bisa, maaf ya. Udah nggak apa-apa. Tidak apa-apa. Interfacing, empathy, logic. Ya, cuma ini lagi itemnya. Tadi ada banyak dah. Nah, aku ramal aja sini kak. Terus meramal ya. Udah deh, gini dulu aja. Shiver tuh di mana sih? Fisik ya? Idih. Kok tetap nggak mau sih? Aku ramal di tempat tinggal kakak. Atasnya ada tapi betul keren banget. Valerie keren banget. Oh my god, keren banget.
In there?
Why single out this one building?
Keren banget. Yaudah deh, susah nih guys. Aku udah skill pointku udah kebanyakan di shiver tapi tidak berguna. Jadi ya udahlah, aku bubar aja. Wrap apa gimana nih? Kita ngapain aja? Pencapaian kita hari ini apa guys? Ntar dulu deh, siapa tahu masih ada yang bisa dipencet di sini.
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades, a cold sea behind this building, the other one, once filled with engineers and designers of felled.
Nah, dah tuh kan, balik lagi. Udah, tadi gue udah nyamperin coy. Tapi shivernya gak cukup, gimana? Ya Allah, kamu cari Ruby. Di mana Ruby? Ada.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, "Felled electrical."
Shivers tuh berarti dia sacrifice-nya tuh fisik nggak sih? Harus sebat tuh kayak nggak, mudahan udah. Aku mudahan guys. Jadi wrap up-nya adalah kita berhasil sudah mengeksplor semua tempat di game ini. Oke, belum semua sih, tapi kayak a few. Dan to-do listnya juga banyak yang selesai. Aku nggak mau. Aku ntar riset dulu deh apakah aku harus minta tanda tangan dari warga desa pesisir, karena aku nggak mau melakukan hal itu. Kasihan ntar mereka diusir, tapi katanya aku perlu melakukan itu supaya bisa dapat pistol 1. Terus tadi kata Rafli juga harus kirim mayatnya balik dulu. Oh iya, berarti abis ini tulis aku adalah cek mayat. Oke. Tapi kita sudah berhasil melakukan 8 item. Enggak, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 item, guys. Oke? Keren nggak? Keren kan? Ini keren. Jadi ya udah. Aku mau udahan. Abis ini berarti nextnya harus, nggak tahu deh, lihat nanti aja deh, lihat besok aja ya. Save dulu, abis itu udahan. Baiklah. Oke. Terima kasih banyak teman-teman yang udah nemenin. Aku lagi agak kurang bergairah, entah kenapa yang kali ini nggak sesatisfy yang kemarin, guys. Kalau boleh jujur ya. Kalau bojur, tapi nggak apa-apa. Mungkin yang setelah ini akan lebih seru. Baiklah kalau begitu. Oh ya, save dulu, lupa. Thank you ya teman-teman. Sampai ketemu lagi di part selanjutnya. Game-nya nggak selesai, tapi tidak apa-apa. Thank you so much and have a nice weekend. Okay. Bye.